Hey nerds, Cap here with a Marvel Rivals update video as we got Dev Talk number 2 yesterday and the looks at both of the maps for Ixgard and for Tokyo 29. So let's break down both those cinematic trailers and talk about the Dev Talk and what makes Marvel Rivals different than Overwatch and Valorant and what it brings to the table. And if you're hyped for Marvel Rivals, go ahead, smash the thumbs up if you find this video helpful. Without further ado, let's jump into the Dev Talk and talk about the maps and what story they have shown us so far. So let's first start by talking about the Dev Talk number 2, which really broke down why they chose to do a third-person shooter versus a first-person shooter. And they talk about how they search their brains like mad scientists. And you have Overwatch and Valorant, both first-person style shooter games. Marvel Rivals very similar to both those styles with the 6v6. The maps even look like Overwatch kind of style a little bit. Characters have the tank DPS, the shield, and the healing roll like they would in Overwatch. The difference is that third-person shooter, and they wanted to give us a breakdown of it, which is why we have this Dev Talk. You get to see the character and everything that they do. We got to see it in the trailer, the trailer that they showed, how we get to see the hero as they're blasting beams, they're using their abilities. It's all in third person, and it's the best way to, one, see the detail of your character that you play, as well as see the power and how they kind of move their arms and shoot out the beams. If we did this in first person, we wouldn't be able to see Doctor Strange's arms move as much as they do. We wouldn't be able to see Loki's clones. We would just be transported to them in that first person view. The third person allows us to see everything that's going on. Yeah, we get a little bit of blockage there because of our character in the way, but who cares when you get to see Doctor Strange or Loki or Scarlet Witch move their hands around and their power circulate around them as they shoot it out towards the enemy. It's absolutely amazing, and almost, I mean, if you ask me, this was a no-brainer to make this game a third-person shooter style game. Now with all of that, talking about the detail, let's look at the detail behind the trailers for Ixgard and for Tokyo 2099. Starting off, the trailer for Ixgard, the version of Asgard in which Loki is the ruler. And we can see it's pretty much like Asgard, but very much more like Loki statues all over the place, holding the scepter. We have statues of his guard, the sphere that he holds and seems to be what he relishes. We have the Loki all over this bright furniture, the architecture behind this very Asgardian. I feel like we get more of the royal palace versus the garden path in this cinematic trailer, which Ixgard will have two different maps. But what's really good is at the very end of this trailer, after the Marvel Rivals logo, the sweet little lightning, we get the little teaser here, how these flames come up, and we get to see Loki making a deal with, is that Surtur maybe? Could that be how Loki gets control of Asgard? Is some kind of Surtur that brings on Ragnarok? So maybe down the road we have a destroyed Ixgard map, or maybe a destroyed Asgard map. We get to see what Asgard looks like after Ragnarok. I love the storytelling they have so far in this, and I'm excited to see where it goes after this once the alpha launches in just 8 days. It's crazy to think that it's 8 days away. And speaking of, let's jump into the Tokyo 29 cinematic trailer. We have the spider right there, Penny Parker, which is why I think we're going to be getting a Penny Parker breakdown later this week, maybe today even after this video comes out. We'll see. But we see Stark's influence here. We have Pixel Corp in the background. Interesting is we also see Doctor Doom, Captain America in the game. I mean, they're on a poster, but we have these little vendors set up. I'm interested to see what they are and what they do. If we are supposed to like buy things from them, can we upgrade our gear or our abilities, as well as these healing areas, which if in one of the game modes you need to stay alive, expect that to be a highly contested area. I like a dojo here, like a samurai dojo, a little jump pad in the back there, which is very interesting. We have the pixelated fighters right in the middle, which I hope that we can bring down this giant flying ship and crash it into my enemies. I'm not gonna lie, that will be a goal of mine. I want to bring one of those ships down just to see what they do. And just like in Ixgard, we get a little bit of a teaser here as well with the story. This spider monster weaving thread coming down. I'm so brain farting the name of what that character is and what that monster is. But there we have it, Dev Talk number 2, and the look at both of the maps, well, both of the places of the maps. We are getting 3 maps in this closed alpha with Ixgard Royal Palace, Ixgard's Garden Path, and Tokyo 29 Shin Shibuya, which by the way, I'm probably butchering how you pronounce that. But I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments below, do you know what that spider monster is? What's his name? Because I'm brain farting and I can't search it up. I'm getting all the wrong stuff. Let me know in the comments below. What map are you most excited for? And do you think we're going to be getting a Penny Parker breakdown later this week? it's basically going to happen. Like, we got Igsguard last week, right? And then Loki gameplay. We've got Tokyo 29. Penny Parker, what do you say? One way to find out, and that's to hit the subscribe button, as I will break it down as soon as it comes out. And stay tuned for Marvel Rivals videos, nerds. As always, stay amazing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.